Western Red Cedar, the Ferrari of the fencing world. Both modern and vintage in feel and instantly recognizable. In this video, we're going to cover all things cedar fencing and we'll timestamp it on the line below. So feel free to skip ahead to a certain section if there's a particular bit of information you're after. Species information. Western Red Cedar is widely regarded as one of the best timber species around for cladding and fencing. And as such, it is one of our top end products, both in terms of quality and cost. It contains natural oils that both repel insects and increase its longevity. On top of that, it is very lightweight and easy to handle, making it incredibly sought after and in high demand across all sorts of cladding and fencing projects. Appearance and grading. One of cedar's distinctive features is that it has a beautiful array of colours up on the wall, from lighter ambers to rich browns and a strong, clear grain. And this gives it both a vintage and a modern feel at the same time. Many people share the opinion that it is an incredibly gorgeous timber to look at. Treat this stuff with Osmo 420 and it really comes to life. Just check out the sample here, treated with Osmo. Our cedar is 85% grade 2, meaning it's a clear, straight grain with few or minimal knots. But each board has a 15% allowance of up to grade 4, meaning a couple more knots here or there, slightly larger in size. Cost. Due to its incredible quality and high demand, cedar is one of our more expensive cladding or fencing options. At the time of filming, the price has been steadily rising over time, and this doesn't look set to change. But be sure to head on over to our website to check the latest price there, with the price per metre, the price per square metre, and the price of each length that we have pre-cut for you. Sizes and profiles. As you can see, we have a huge array of different sizes to pick from in cedar fencing. We have mainly battens, a couple of posts, and our L section, and I'll work my way up from thinnest to biggest. You may hear me refer to these battens as PAR. This stands for planed all round and just means it's a square edged board with a machine finish. We start with our 45 by 45 L section. This is brilliant for going around the corners of buildings, and you can see it here. We then have our 18 by 38, our smallest batten. Look at that small guy. 20 by 45 batten. That also comes in a 45 by 45 millimeter size. We then have our 20 by 70 millimeter batten, which also comes in 45 by 70. We then have our wider 20 by 95 millimeter batten, which also comes in a 45 by 95. We have the very wide 20 by 145 millimeter batten. This also comes in a 45 by 145 millimeter size. And then we have the behemoth 20 by 190 millimeter batten. This is our widest batten and it only comes in the 20 millimeter thickness. We then have our 70 by 70 millimeter post and our 95 by 95 millimeter post. They work brilliantly on pergolas or similar builds which need a slightly thicker or stronger board. These thicker timbers can be great for framing, bench slats, structures, or anything like that. In terms of sizes, each of these have their own set of lengths and they're all pre-cut. Just click on the website and you'll be able to see a breakdown of how many we have in stock, and that stock count gets updated every 15 minutes or so. So it should be accurate to what we have in the yard. If you need something beyond our range, we may be able to machine it for you. Just give us a call or an email and we'll see what we can do for you. Sustainability. All of our cedar is PEFC certified, meaning it is certified by a company that ensures that it has been felled from sustainably managed forests. This means that all of our cedar is eco-friendly. Handling and fitting. All of our cedar is supplied as green wet. Now some boards may be fairly dry and others may have a higher moisture content, but we always recommend acclimatising the timber before you install it. And it involves unpacking it, stacking it flat on bearers, keeping it out of direct sunlight, adding a few cross sticks to aid in drying, and leave it for some time to acclimatise. This should allow it to dry out and therefore minimise any shrinkage or movement once it's up on the wall. Stainless steel fixings are required for most timbers and cedar is no different. We have Pazlo brad nails for either angled or straight guns, and they are brilliant, quick and easy to fit. We also have lost head nails, which are so called because they have a thin head, and cedar being a softwood often will swell back over the top, creating a hidden fixed appearance. They can be really great options if you don't have a Pazlo nail gun, and we also have screws should you wish to use them. In most cases, 4x40 is generally a pretty good size when trying to fix cedar fencing. On boards that are 45 millimeters in width or thinner, then you can just use one nail across the width per fixing. On our 70 millimeter boards or wider, we recommend 2 through the face at each fixing. Maintenance. As long as cedar stays clean and dry, you should be able to maximise its longevity. Appearance-wise, any timber, regardless of species, will naturally silver over time. The species shouldn't really affect how quickly this happens. Applying an oil like Osmo's 420 won't make the timber last any longer, but it will slow down this silvering process, acting like sun cream for the wood. Depending on the amount of sunlight, you might need to reapply every 12 to 18 months or so, but there can be a few steps involved in the process, so be sure to give us a call or check our Osmo treatment guide online for all the steps there. Ordering. To order, just scroll below this video and you'll be able to see a drop down of all the lengths we have in stock. The stock count is live, it gets updated every 15 minutes or so. Add as many as you need to the basket and then check out for our next working day collection service or our fast delivery service. For delivery, we can't guarantee a specific day, but we can give you a window in which we'll deliver it, for example, within 5 working days, and then we'll give you a call the day before it's coming to make sure that you know it's on its way. If it's coming via our courier service, you'll get an email with a tracking link instead. You can collect from the next working day or schedule in a collection. Just click on the calendar and specify which day you'd like to collect on. For more details on cedar fencing, be sure to check the product description, give us a call, or send us a message on live chat. We'd be happy to help in any of those ways. Thank you so much for watching, and welcome to your beautiful new Western Red Cedar fence.